So, welcome on a Saturday. Welcome to your Saturday night evening show, the only financial stock investing channel that making a live stream every single day and also on Saturday night. So, I welcome you. Let me know in the comments as always where you are watching from, and we are diving into some various very interesting things from the stock market last week. We will talk about the craziness. We will talk about the second wave. We will talk about the technical things. We will talk about what billionaires are doing right now on the market. We are having fun while doing all of this and so many things. So make sure to thumb up this live stream as well. I can't wait to just start and dive directly into it. But before that, I want to show you some meme that I find here in the internet. You know, the internet can be sometimes a very strange place, and the memes that are out there are sometimes ridiculous. And here we have the classical dog which house is burning, and he say, time to reopen the economy. Fantastic, guys. I'm just opening my chat here so I can see what you are typing into your keyboard. Again, make sure to smash and let me know where you are watching from. And thank you very much for tuning in on a Saturday. I think this is quite interesting times. Doesn't matter which, place on earth you are, but it seems that there is so many very interesting things happening, and it's so global, guys. This times it's so global. I cannot understand, or I understand, but you cannot really comprehend how global all of this is meanwhile, right? And how digital we are, doing meetings over Zoom, or the digitalization is going so much forward through this. So it has also a good part in it, definitely. But overall, there is quite, it's quite very special times. Let's have a look first into the second wave concerns. So the second wave is the overall situation that gets a little bit worse, it seems, by day now. It's definitely the case where the stock market could open lower or even much lower on Monday if we get and continues this bad news. But the most important numbers that need to be watched are the hospitalized numbers, okay? It's because of the following. The overall situation is just in a dangerous zone when we having a crash or a situation on the health front which we cannot bear. And this is when the people get hospitalized. And as you can see, the number in New York, because the lockdown just recently, eased a bit, went super down. But then on the other hand, Texas is spiking, Arizona is spiking, California stayed the same more or less. So these are the things to watch, guys, that if these numbers are going higher, those other cases where you contract something and then you have to quarantine yourself at home because you are young or not in the risk group, then that's I would say that's manageable. But if these cases in hospitals will go higher, then this will be the problem that we will face. Then there's also some news on the health side where this hydrochlorine, which was one of the safer medicaments, but it's got now a hold on that because it seems that it don't have or couldn't prove any benefit compared to placebos, guys. I know that this was a little bit also, let's say, market or mentioned a few times during some White House press conferences, but it seems that it's not something that they will use in the next couple of weeks and months ahead. Then we are having the BOFA Bull and Beer indicator. And before we diving into that, I want to just welcome you guys because there are some now international people already joined here. So we have people from Singapore, Atlanta, we have California, Portsmouth, UK, we have Luxembourg, we have Zwolle from Netherlands as well. So as you can see, almost from every continent we have people here, which is absolutely insane. It always blows my mind, you know, that we are coming together to talk about stonks. We are talking about stonks. And you know, this is the next graphic that I wanted to discuss with you guys. This is an indicator that sometimes, you know, I see on Twitter, some people are posting this. This is the Bank of America, and when this is, you know, it's a quite good indicator, I would say. It can be part of your arsenal of the overall tools that you use to see what's going on, but it's something that showing you always the opposite, which is quite hard, guys. I have to agree with that, yeah, right? If the market is very bearish and everything looks bad, then it's time to buy. When everything extreme bullish and everybody wants to buy stocks, you know, like it was a couple of months ago going into this crisis, then it was the best time to sell. So this is quite interesting that it shows here that it's a good, you know, indication to buy right now, because people are fearful of the second wave. Then you can maybe build up your most favorite stocks in your portfolio. I think that's maybe an interesting side on things as well. So this is, as I said, Bank of America Bull and Beer indicator. You can find it on the internet. This is quite interesting always to have a look on from time to time. Then we have also obviously new people getting famous during this crisis, and one is this guy. He is known, I think, under the name David or Dave, the day trader Portnoy. And he is totally crazy, guys. This guy went on a total ramp, you know, going up and down. And, you know, then you have to just watch his videos on YouTube. It's just ridiculous and so funny because, you know, at one point he makes so much money, or for his personal opinion, so much money. And then he almost lost everything and so on. And now he's, you know, bashing Warren Buffett and so on. So it's super funny. And then he, you know, make things like he's pulling out letters out of a Scrabble bag to decide which stocks to buy next, guys. So you can see on the which kind of level he is doing his entertainment, you know, but he is him, right? He has a special way. If he is successful with this, building a brand, building a kind of situation and momentum for him, a little bit clout for him, then that's good for him. And if he can benefit from it, and if he can be successful on the market. What I don't like is, you know, I don't feel that people, especially new to the stock market, can make a lot of money on those day trading methods. So, you know, I'm thinking that, you know, the better thing to promote in general is to really investing, right? To invest in really beautiful companies. And this might be just 3 or 4 stocks in your lifetime. But try to find those Google ones, those Apple ones, so and Amazon, Netflix, and so on. Then you can be very, very successful by basically just investing more and more money, you know, just saving and more investing into this existing stocks long term. Now, something quite, let's say, in the whole madness of the market, which I believe is quite, heavy to watch. This is a constellation, a chart here, how much junk bonds are being sold right now. And as you can see, more than $40 billion in bond sales in June, a new record. As you think, that how can this be possible when the economy is not on its peak, that junk bonds finding some buyers out there, and it's clear that it's because of the Federal Reserve, because they are just buying anything that is, what is, they just have like a very, very high level view on how to secure the economy, and that's why they are buying this junk bonds, or even they rename them fallen angel bonds, and this is just unbelievable. So it's crazy, but we are in brand new times, right? This is at least what the billionaires that are looking into the market right now are thinking. That here, for example, there's an article just from today. The stock market might be pricey, but it's nothing like the genuine market bubbles of the past. A crew of billionaires investors have insisted the only explanation for the magnitude of the market comeback is an irrational collective speculative furor pushing asset values away from economic realities. This is what is currently happening, right? Stocks do appear pricey, with the S&P at 22 times forecast earnings for the next 12 months, near a 20-year high. This is also true. If you are looking into this parameters, then this is definitely that you are seeing very high prices. But then you have, and this is one of the most important things here, but today's action doesn't match features of past bubbles, including pervasive optimism about future profits, heavy flows into stocks without regard to valuation, and massive share issuance by new companies. What does it mean? Let me interpret this, okay? So I think what this crew of billionaires is actually saying is that yes, by very basic and traditional measures, the stock market gets inflated right now. Absolutely agree. But you have to look through that, because sometimes you have this vision how the stock market should be according to these parameters that everybody know and that existing for hundreds of years. But you have to also understand the government is printing money, putting into the economy, saving stocks, bonds. Then you have lots and lots of people buying into the stock market right now because they see the lifetime opportunity. So many things are playing game that you have to see where is the true value, right? You want to really, and this is I think the question that I leave here tonight, do you really want to fight a market that is unbeatable? It seems it's going up and up. It's fighting the greatest crisis since a very, very long time, global one, that we cannot just fight or win as of tomorrow. Second or third is also important that you have so many people coming now into the market. They don't care about valuation. They just see prices of companies beating down, and they see in the future everything will be great, and therefore these are the new market conditions. And if someone cannot accept this, they are in the danger of not being part of the party. What do you think? How many people back in March 2009, when we reached the bottom of this financial crisis, thought that this is not the end? Obviously, right? Because they saw like a 2 years very, very strong downturn, and then they said, no, it cannot be over. And what do you think? How much money they didn't, took with it when the market went 11 years up since then? right? Or 12 years. I don't remember. I don't know exactly the number, but very, very crazy bull market since then. No, obviously 11 years because, or 12 years, something in between, because from 2009 until 2020. So, you can be negative, but the market is going on the long-term high and positive. So therefore, this is quite interesting. Then we have the Robin track, which is also a quite interesting tool and should be in your portfolio, showing the increase of investments in certain stocks. So you can see here companies like Amazon, companies like Tesla. Number one is BYFC. I wanted to look up this stock with you guys. I don't know if someone in the chat knows what this is. BYFC. So it seems that the people currently on Robinhood like, let me just push this away. People on Robinhood apparently like very much this company, which is Broadway Financial Group. So headquarters in LA, founded 1946, and they seems to be a bank holding company. And over the last couple of days, they could totally shoot from $1.78 until $6, guys, or $7. So it's very small market cap though. And those are the typical Robinhood stories, companies that just go so crazy. Everybody want to try to have the next hertz, right? So just on Friday, the stock went higher, 94%, guys. This is the beauty about Robinhood. So I don't know if there's someone asking here, Raphael saying, because somewhere it's mentioning a federal bank, maybe people are thinking that this is the federal bank stock, This would be nothing new for, being wrong on Robinhood. So this is quite the funny stories as well that we currently see on the market. And then there's another technical part of the stock market, and this is by Northman Trader, who is very good in that. As you can see, this is the overall channel that we are into at the S&P 500, and we exited it when we had the second wave concern. So this is definitely a bearish sign, but then went back into when the Fed said they are buying the bonds. And as you can see, the VIX down there, the second chart, is going lower, or was going lower. This is a sign of going upwards markets, or a bullish sign. But then also the VIX towards the last days of trading was I would say an outbreak here, which means that it's just correlating with the bearish sign. But those are technicals, right? As you might know, I'm not that big fan of technicals, because there just need to be one news and all technicals go away. So I think that's the things I wanted to go through. Make sure to follow me also on Instagram if you want to know a little bit about, behind the scenes. Wolf of Dubai Danny, just follow me there, follow my stories. There's also some fun and entertainment, so don't miss that. And obviously, please leave a like on this live stream. This helping the channel a lot. And therefore, I will not disturb you more on your Saturday. I wish you a very pleasant rest of the day, a pleasant evening. Enjoy. I love you guys, and thank you very much. If you are new, make sure to subscribe, and I wish you all the best and stay healthy. And check out today's video on Tesla stock, and tomorrow is Tesla Sunday, so we will talk everything Tesla. Thank you, and see you tomorrow.
you.